kailan nyo nga po isasauli yung 60 million pesos?
Total na na-receive mo?
Your Honor, meron ho kaming copy ng mga check and we have to account everything kung magkano pong binayad sa amin. So offhand, I don't have the record, but we can present that maybe in the court of law.
Ito na. Panayang iwas na. Pero doon sa radio program,
Your Honor,
ketatapang
okay.
Pero ngayon,
Your Honor,
nabibilaukan
let me
yung
state the fact
katotohanan. Ang hirap lumabas, ano?
yan ang
Sir Ben Tulfo.
I
Diba?
look at you straight in the eye, I'm still not finished.
Well,
Please let me
anyway,
allow.
ganito yan. So, alam nyo dito, as described, so swak na swak. Kung maga, pasok na pasok ka, bitag. Dito sa bitag.
Perception,
Di ba,
impression,
Mr. Tulfo?
Mr.
Anyway, pupunta
Sir,
tayo dito sa iTravel Pinas.
Mawalang galang lang po.
Ito yung question ko. You
Mawalang
need to
galang
answer
lang po,
this.
sandali.
No.
Because
No,
I
Mr.
have to-
Tulfo.
No. I think mawalang galang lang po.
Mr.
Pag
Chairman,
nilinaw
I
lang
am
po ang aking
the...
gagawin.
Senator, finish his questions and then you may answer, please.
Dito ba sa iTravel Pinas na program, sino ang nag-produce nito?
Ang tinatanong niyo po ba, mawalang galang lang, Your Honor, yun ho bang segment o yung hang episode? Linawin po muna natin.
Both.
Well,
Anyway,
Para
either
ho
way.
both. Sila ho nag-produce niyan, PTV4 ho.
PTV4.
Yes po.
Do you confirm that, PTV4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Two minutes, introduction.
Good morning. Tagalog o English? O Tagalog na lang. Mas kilala sa pangalan Bitag. Bitag is Ben Tulfo or Ben Bitag Tulfo. I'm a journalist by profession. It's been about 22 years na ginagawa namin yung community service. And I'm an executive of Bitag Media Unlimited Incorporated. The trade name is Bitag Multimedia Network. We've been in this kind of business for the last 22 years. So one of the things that we specialize is community service. We call it community service because we're not in the public service. Why community service? Because we're not public servant. We're in the Fourth Estate. And being in the Fourth Estate, we're supposed to be agnostic, which means our job is to tell the truth. Seek the truth and tell the truth, but then again, we realize after helping a lot of people for the last 22 years, they keep coming back. Broken system. In other words, you keep helping them, you're not solving the problem because our job is to tell the truth, seek the truth, and tell the truth. And so we decided to be advocate by being part of the solution to the problem. And that's all began, and that's the reason why we're here. And the reason is there's got to be change. Tama na yung tulong ng tulong para pabalik-balik, may problem sa sistema. Hindi natutugunan yung mga problemang idinudulog ng taong bayan.
So, kailan nyo nga po isasauli yung 60 million pesos?
And
2 minutes up. 8 minutes po for Q&A. Tanong. Bonds? Yes. Rockler? Pakipasa po ng mic.
Hello, good morning, sir.
good morning.
The possibility of having 3 Tulfos in the Senate is not a long shot. So given that Senator Raffy is already there, what will make you a different Tulfo?
Well, you have to watch carefully. We are brothers. Isa lang doon dumadaloy sa ugat namin, ang public service. Because I have a different discipline. I'm an executive. I'm a communicator. I listen. Nakikinig ako. Pinakikinggan ko. And FYI, we have solved a lot of problem through legislators who came to us and act like partner because we became their case study. And a lot of laws, and I don't want to talk about it, but if you want, we can have a long conversation some other time, and we will present to you kung ano yung mga laws that passed because of those cases na kinuha ng legislatura, the lower house, and pumasa sa upper house. One of which is yung latest after the SONA na naging topic na ipinesenta ng Pangulo. And we're glad because sa baba yun. It's something to do with banking and the scamming, which we have a lot of those cases. Nakipagtulungan sa amin ng lower house. The chairman of the lower house, I think, sa banking was Congressman Erwin Cheng. And there are a lot of laws na gusto namin, kasi ito yung challenge namin, Biometro, yung aming action center. A lot of you don't know that. So now, I'm introducing myself to you. This is another Tulfo.
So, kailan nyo nga po isasauli yung 60 million pesos?
Do you have any question?
Okay, next question, please. John, inquiry.net.
So just to categorically confirm, sir, no, you're running for Senate, sir? Because it was not yet... is this for a Senate run, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Mayen, Philippine Star.
Yes, may
Sir, are you running as independent? And how would you address yung issue of political dynasty in the Senate?
Okay. Yes, I'm running as independent. As a matter of fact, there were a lot of invitation. I don't want to, name those parties with due respect. I was invited to join them. I decided and think about it. And then I realized that I think we had a survey that says I'm better off running as independent. That's a data-driven. So I have to follow that. And that's the preference of the people, data-driven survey. So independent. Now as to the question of dynasty. Yes, we're dynasty in terms of helping people in the media first. We broke the record. We were the first brothers, the Tulfo brothers, the four of us. I'm sorry, modesty aside, we lorded over helping people. And sabay-sabay, kaming magkakapatid. And you know us, T3. So, is that dynasty? No, it's not. We don't have any district. Maybe on the executive level, you can say that, pag nag-gobernador ka or nag-mayor ka, because you have a district. But running for Senate, it's a national office. You cannot have dynasty. It's like saying, kasalanan ba namin kung nagguna na minahal namin ang aming propesyon sa media na pareho kami ng aming inibig, binigyan ng importansya, parang pamilya ng mga lawyers. Everybody wants to be a lawyer because the daddy was a lawyer or the mom was a lawyer. So everybody called family lawyers. Sometimes a family of doctors, family of, engineers. Because of the influence of a member of the family, we decided to love the profession and respect the profession and value that particular profession. How do you call that a dynasty? It's not our fault. People are supposed to pick. But if you talk about political dynasty, that's another story. Let's put a definition. I think we need to have a longer conversation about it. Some other time, I'll give you the definition. I'll be more broad because we have a limited time. Did I answer the question?
Okay, thank you, sir. Another question for John.
Gusto niyo ba ng Tagalog or
Sir, English,
okay lang ba? English lang?
is fine, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, did Senator Raffy, what's his reaction on your run? Did he, may blessing niya po ba itong pagtakbo niyo?
We brothers talk to each other. We understand each other. We kind of like share each other's wisdom. We help each other. Sometimes reality is we disagree with each other, but we're still brothers. So I don't need a permission of my younger brothers as to what my decision is. Decision is a pathway to destiny. That's make you who you are. But as far as courtesy, Yeah, we talk. And yeah, he's got a thumbs up.
So, kailan nyo nga po isasauli yung 60 million pesos?
Okay, thank you, sir. Another question for John.
Gusto niyo ba ng Tagalog or
Sir, English,
okay lang ba? English lang?
is fine, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, did Senator Raffy, what's his reaction on your run? Did he, may blessing niya po ba itong pagtakbo niyo?
We brothers talk to each other. We understand each other. We kind of like share each other's wisdom. We help each other. Sometimes reality is we disagree with each other, but we're still brothers. So I don't need a permission of my younger brothers as to what my decision is. Decision is a pathway to destiny. That's make you who you are. But as far as courtesy, yeah, we talk. And yeah, he's got a thumbs up.
Last question, Ms.
Okay.
Mab Gonzalez, GMA7.
Hi,
Yep.
sir. Good morning po.
Yes,
sir,
ma'am.
kung sakali po na 3 tulfo nga po kayo na manalo sa na nasa Senado, would you be working independently, as in voting independently, or voting as a bloc, as brothers?
Let's put it this way. Independently voting as black depends on whatever's it's on the table. First, may sarili-sarili kami pag-iisip. Okay? Now, independently, yes, I have my own mind. Rafi is the man and Erwin is another man, and so am I. I'm the man, so yeah, magkakataon siguro. I'll vote because maybe that's good. The greater good is for the people. So it's not beholden to the party. And that's the reason why Rafi is independent. I am independent. And I'm also been offered to be adopted or sometimes guest. But I'm studying about it. I mean, officially, dinedeclare ko na sa inyo kasi baka mamaya kumalat ng mga balita na mali-mali dyan. Remember, we are in the business of communication. Bawal ang fake news, false news. I understand exactly the language, the standards, the ethics, the laws of journalism, and I hope you understand as well. Nagkakaintindihan tayo. Anything else?
One last question. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Pakibanggit po ng media organ and name.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Gab Villegas po from PTV. Sir, if dumating po ang campaign period, there would be an instance po ba na magkakasabay or magkakasama po kayo ni Kong Erwin sa pangangampanya?
Well, it could happen because first, I'm independent and with due respect to my brother Erwin, he is with the administration. And so it doesn't really matter what party you are because I've always felt we're beholden to the people. And that's the reason why I didn't want to be with any party because I'm a journalist. I'm supposed to be agnostic, beholden to the people. Party comes only second. Either you toe the line because you believe to the the platform or the whatever's the program or projects that comes along that's being put on the table. Anything else?
So, kailan nyo nga po isasauli yung 60 million pesos?
Lilinawin ko ho, ma'am, ano?
I think before you do that, I think there's a miscommunication here. The question was asked upon Secretary Tulfo whether
Secretary
she was going to return the money, and the answer was una, nagastos na. Pangalawa, sabi niya pumasok na ngayon si Ben Tulfo, nauna naman silang pinag-usapan na isasauli. Is that correct?
Yes.
Hindi mo kilala si
Yes, Your Honor. No, Your
Pasio?
Honor. Hindi ko pa ho siya nakikita kahit
Is the Pasio your lawyer, Wanda?
He was my lawyer before. I asked
At the time he said that,
Yeah. At the
he was
time
your lawyer.
Yeah.
So the statement saying na magsasauli came from you, or came
No.
from him, or came
Came
from them?
from Attorney Topacio.
Came from him. And you did not tell him, did you tell him not to say that? Did you tell him to say that?
Actually, he told me to ask Ben kung pwede ibalik yung pera. So I told Ben because it was advice of my lawyer.
And Ben said no.
And I was forcing him. I said kung pwede ibalik. And first he said yes, and then later on he changed his mind.
So, first he said yes, ma'am.
So Ben said yes first.
Sabi niya, titingnan niya kung saan niya kukunin yung pera.
Is that what he said?
He said, titingnan niya kung saan niya kukunin ang pera because nagasto na kasi niya yung pera eh. Di ba? He paid for the people, ganun lahat.
Mr. Chairman, I would have hoped that the story could have ended there because it would have been a good sign of positive, prospective positive action from
Well,
Mr.
our
Ben
hopes-
Tulfo. But
our hopes,
unfortunately, it seems to have
Our hopes, as
changed.
you know, including my hopes, are irrelevant here because what we are here is we're getting the facts. That's the important thing here is get the facts.
Yes.
That's why
Well-
we cannot make a priori statements yet because we have not gotten all the facts. That's why I'm clarifying. Sabi mo, tinausap mo si Ben, sabi ni Ben, hindi niya na may sasauli. Is that correct?
He said, may hirapan siya because saan siya kukunin niya ang pera.
Is that a question na kahit na gusto ko isauli or sasauli ko or what? Did he say, I'm not going to return it?
He did not say I'm not going to return it, but he said,
He said he was going to return it.
he said, where will I get the money? First he told me, where will I get the money? And then he said, oh sige. Parang, he was telling me kung saan kukunin ang pera.
So that is his point. Saan ko kukunin yung pera?
Saan kukunin yung pera? Dahil
Sabi mo, nagasto na.
Nagasto na kasi yung pera.
Alright.
Nabayaran na niya yung mga ano to.
What did you say, Ben? I just want to be sure because I'm going to have to make a report.
Ako po, salamat Mr. Chairman, Nung ako po'y tinanong, buo na sa aking isipan, kasi may counsel po kami, legal po yung aming mga ginawa. Wala ho kaming ginawa na illegal. Ngayon, yung transaction ho namin sa PTV, official ho yun, legal. Back up with the document. Ang pagsasauli po, bilang respeto kay
Sa atin.
ate ko, hindi ko po that time ma-comprehend for something because it will extinguish the legality of our contract between PTV and us. I am not deciding for myself. I'm deciding for my
Tagalogin mo yung
corporation.
extinguish the legality. Ang ibig
Ito
sabihin
rin
ng extinguish the
magpapawalang
legality.
visa.
Excuse me. When you say extinguish the legality, legal ba yung kontrata mo or
Opo,
illegal?
legal po ang aming kontrata.
Kaya
po,
yun ang pinupukpok mo.
Okay, kaya po yun po hindi naman po ako magpagduduldulan ko po kung anong mali, kung sakaling yan. Hoy, sasabihin.
Let me ask you a question now.
Sige
Do you
po.
think what your sister, did you ever ask your sister, nabigyan mo ako, Secretary of Tourism ka, ibayad mo, kunin mo kami at mag-produce kami. Did you ever ask her that?
Wala po kaming ugnayan sa kapatid ko ni hindi po ako lumapit sa kanyang opisina, nakipag-usap sa kanya o sino sa mga tao niya. Wala pong lumapit sa BMUI, representante po namin yung aming sales sa kanyang tanggapan o sa tanggapan po ng DOT.
I
So,
asked this
access,
question
wala
earlier
po.
upon Channel 4 or via PTV. May lumapit ba sa inyo na ibigay yung kontrata para sa kanila? Kasi nagtataka ako sa inyo batikan kayo dyan nakikita niya na si Tulfo is a talent, is a buyer niyo ng black time. Hindi kayo magtataka, hindi ko maintindihan yan, hindi kayo magtataka. Tapos nagpapalit-palit kayo ng sagot Sabi mo, hindi ka nagtataka. Basta, una sabi mo, binigay sa inyo yung kontrata na naandun na yung pangalan ni Mr. Tulfo.